Okay, tov to whoever's out there. Whoever didn't hear, so the new system is that the morning till 11 o'clock is for the daf, and it's not a shir, it's just learning together. Machavush not here today. We have the honor of Dr. Fine being here, and we're on daf pay with Aleph on the bottom. Wait, okay, screen comes on. Everybody who enjoys that. I'll test it. Okay, payment off on the bottom, one line up. Rav Ushmol Rabasi Ikul Lebei Shavua Ben. Ramila Lebei Yeshua Ben. So the three Amuram, Rav Shmuel and Rabasi, pay and Aleph on the one line up in the bottom. And this is the story. In the order of their greatness, it was Rav and then Rabasi and then Shmuel. That was the order of their greatness. And now it says they came to some kind of a simcha about a baby. So Shavua Ben, Rashi says means it was bris milah, and the reason why it's called that is because it's already a week. It's interesting because it's 8 days, but it means that it passed the week. So it must be something chashav about 8 days, being that it passed the whole week. I think there's a Zohar about it that it has to pass over a Shabbos. Interesting. And here the Gemara says something about Shavua Ben. That's the pshat that they say that it means a bris milah. Amridullah be Yeshua Ben. Yeshua Ben. That's a question what it means. Rashi says a pshat pidyon Ben. Why is it called Yeshua? So Rashi says something about pidyon, but Tosha says that it's not called Yeshua. It's not called a salvation. It's called a redemption, but it's not called a salvation. So Tosha says a pshat that it means shalom zachar. He doesn't say the word shalom zachar, but he says that the simcha that a child was born and he was saved from the womb. That it's not easy to get out, and the fact that he was nimlav and lita zachar. And they used to make a suda, which nowadays they have make shalom zachar. The question is why it's only for Ben, why is it not for a boss? That may be a big question. The word Shalom Zachar, I think it has to do with a different Gemara that says Ba Shalom, Ba Zachar, Ba Shalom, Gemara in Nida, I think about around the Lamed, which also needs explanation. But okay, so let's get the daf on the page over here. Okay, yeah. Rav La'al Kameh to Shmuel. Shmuel, La'al Kameh, that's not. I couldn't get through to your phone. I was trying to. Okay. So let's go. This we did already. So Rav didn't go in front of Shmuel. Shmuel didn't go in front of Basi, and Basi didn't go in front of Rav. And that was the problem. So it doesn't say the Gemara what the issue was, but it's going to be soon that the Rav was greater than Basi. So Basi didn't want to go in front of him. And Rabasi was greater than Shmuel. Shmuel didn't want to go in front of him. So it should have been that order, Rav, Rabasi, Shmuel. But there was a technicality that Rav didn't go in front of Shmuel, and the Gemara was going to say because he wanted to appease him. And the point is because at one time, it's a Gemara in Shabbos that says at one time Shmuel did something to Rav that Rav took the wrong way, and he cursed him. He cursed Shmuel. Over there, the Gemara talks about that Shmuel knew that Rav had stomach issues. He had from when he was coming from Israel to Babel, he was able to tell that he had digestion problems, and he wanted to do a refuah. Shmuel was a doctor, so he didn't tell him. I don't know why he didn't tell him. I guess that was part of he wasn't able to do it. He wanted him to eat things that he would have to relieve himself, and he didn't give him a place to relieve himself, and that way, that was the refuah. But Rav didn't know that was the intention, and he cursed the one. He didn't know that it was Shmuel. He said, "Whoever caused this to me should be cursed," and the curse was Mukuyim. I think that's something about not having children, and because of that, Rav wanted to appease Shmuel, and he used to be Mechabed him to go first. So that was like a catch-22 over here. So they weren't able to go in. Technically, I was standing by the doors, and nobody was able to know who was going first. Amri Man this rough. So they said, who should wait out? Who should be outside? Who should stay outside and come himself later on? Like go around the block, whatever, and the other two will be able to go in. So this rough Shmuel. So Shmuel is one that should stay out, and only Nesi Rabbi Rabasi. This is not that. I'm not saying the shin now, so whatever. No. And then why is the kasha? Why not do something else? Why doesn't Rav stay out? Why doesn't Rabasi stay out? The answer is Rav Mil Sabal Mahud Rav the Shmuel Mishum or Maisa the Latte Adbri Rav. That was a technicality that Rav was being Mechabed Shmuel, but really Rav was greater, and Rabasi was greater than Shmuel. So if anything, that somebody had to wait outside until the other two went in. So Shmuel stayed outside, and Rav and Ravasi went in. And Rav went first, and Ravasi. A couple of minutes later, Shmuel came in. During the Rashi says while they were while they were hesitating to come in, so Asa Shunra Kati the other Dinuka, a cat came and cut off the hand of the child. The child, if was a Bismillah, or was a Pidin Aben, or was a Shalom Zocha. Nafak Rav Darash, Chatul, Mutel Hargai, Vasel Vakaimo, Benbo Mishum Geza, Benbo Mishum Hashiv Aveda Lavailam. That it's mutter to kill it because they're dangerous animals. And he saw how dangerous it was now. And the Rashi says on the top that it wasn't that Rav made a takana now, but it means that he darshaned what was already an old halacha, that you're allowed to kill a cat and you're not allowed to keep it. You're not allowed to keep a cat, and it's not yourself gezel. It's like take it away from somebody else that has a cat. You're allowed to steal it, and also there's no din of a shavas aveda. If somebody loses it, you don't have to return it. You're not supposed to return it probably. That's the thing that the Rav darshan. Once it says that you're allowed to kill it, so why does it have to say that you're not allowed to keep it? If you're allowed to kill it, surely. What do you say?
No, it's mutter.
Mutter. There's no issa. They said you're allowed to kill it. What? You're not allowed to keep it.
You have to kill it.
And you have to kill. You have to kill something. If you see one in the street, you have to kill it. Somebody once told me he was going to a place where outside there wasn't anybody's cat, the Hefka cat, and it was stuck someplace, and he helped it to get out. You're allowed to do that.
Well, I think isn't there different types of cats?
Yeah. Right. If it was the kind of cat that the Gemara says is whatever that means, a white cat.
A white or son of a white?
I'll tell you, the white is the problem. Amri, the chiv is not a kasha. I used to mention Bava Kamma, always says Amri, kasha terrorist. They said it's an interesting term for Bava Kamma. The chiv and the Amri, they go.
What unusual for cats to attack?
Cats, it is usual.
No,
unusual that a cat should attack a person.
Cats, you find
Cats all over the place. They're not bothering anybody. Only when they feel attacked, maybe. So the baby wasn't attacking. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. We translate.
Maybe there's a different translation for chatul.
I don't know. Shunra. We probably have various other places that has to do. Yeah, that was what's together. And Shunra, I mean, that's like the Gibbons. And probably other places also we see with the mice and the snakes, like it fits pretty well the description of a cat. I don't know. Once you said that you're allowed to steal it, so what's the village that you're don't have to give it back? Then Amravina la oro, that you don't even have to give a Shabbos Aveda of the skin. That if
I thought you would give it back and he might use it later. That even though it's also a time when he has to kill it, but still you have to give it back. Oh, he said
you're allowed to steal it.
You're allowed to steal it.
You're allowed to steal it even. That's what it means, right? You're allowed to steal it.
That even if it's already on?
Why not give back the horn? Or why kill all the cats, take all the skins? If I steal it, you might say both of them then, no? That maybe if I say I'm allowed to steal it, maybe I'm allowed to steal it and what are you going to steal it? You're going to still use it yourself. You're not going to use it yourself. What are you going to do with it? You're allowed to steal it. You're allowed to steal it. What are you going to do with it? What can we say?
Tosha says that he was motzon meis.
Where's
Tosha? Not chayav b'ashas ha'or.
She motzon meis and chayav b'ashas ha'or. Why? Because he kept it busy. He wasn't supposed to keep it.
What's it? What? Why shouldn't he be chayav b'ashas ha'or? Because the person was bringing it up.
Yes, so then it died. Let's give him back the skin.
It's like a knas.
And Gezel, I don't say Gezel says everything already. Oh, Gezel, while he's holding it, then he has a bizarre that I'm allowed to take. Well, what am I allowed to take it for? To kill it and get the skin. That's what he says. So
no, it's not dead yet.
But if so once it dies,
you would think they have to go to the.
I don't know. If you did it bizarre, I'm allowed to steal it. What am I going to steal? What am I going to steal it from? Steal it and kill it. I'm going to steal it and kill it. That's another way of saying Mutal Hargo, even if it's somebody else's. I don't know exactly, but it says here cats are dangerous, and you're not supposed to raise cats. And what else aren't you supposed to do?
What do you say?
What else aren't you supposed to do? No, Shabbos Aveda. It's Gaza.
You have to kill.
You have to kill.
Mutter, but it's also
you have to kill. And there's Hefker cat also. You should say the mutter is right to kill it. If you're able to kill all the cats, you should kill all the cats. He does tell me the story about Bnei Brak that they had underground garbages, and the cats and the Bnei Brak was overrun with mice. because there were no cats. So you need cats. They bought cats, and I think
Every
also in the
old
beginning of
store
the
used
issue.
to have cats,
What?
you know, all the old butcher shops and this.
Yeah,
always
yeah,
had
the grocery
cats.
store, supermarkets, they have a cat walking around. So what are we gonna say? That's gonna be you have to get a black cat, not a white cat.
That's the
Basically.
one. Yeah, which way it goes? Okay.
Yes, Rav Shimon ben Elazar, I remember Gavin Klavin Kufin. This is why I brought it down for because the one before that this was the reason why the Sukkah came in out because before it said that you're not allowed to be Megadim Daka, Chayat Daka, and the kasha was that these you're allowed to because to clean the house. In Megadim before the Gemara said in the Amar Aleph on the last narrow line in Megadim Chayat Daka, but Bishmal these you're allowed to because Shasui Lanakir Esabayis. So you're allowed to keep these. So you see cats are a good thing. What's
Okay.
that?
Some change in name. Over here, before we
Oh,
had Shmuel, now
here's Rav Shimon ben
some
Elazar.
change in name that you say. Okay.
Here, the Chatulin, the Kupin. That's it with the monkeys. All this, no, there's some knocks about. Like Kasha Buchma Bechivra, so it's what? So I see the next Kasha, Maisa the Rab Buchma. So the Uchma, the black one is the same one. What? No, the Gemara knew. The Gemara knew the story. It's interesting. The Gemara didn't tell us, but the story of Rav that he cut off the hand was a black cat. So you see, black cats are also dangerous. That the mother was a white one. So even the next generation is black. Still a problem. Even if the next generation is also a problem. The boy Rabina, Mahu, and he's saying now that was the story of Rav. That was the whole problem. A black, the son of a white. Then it's a little better. But that's if it's always generations of white and then it comes a black one. So then
that we know is dangerous.
for sure is dangerous. The white one for sure is dangerous, and the black, the son of a white, is also dangerous. And the black, the son of a white,
which had a Zayda, which was black, maybe is less dangerous.
That was this
because the whole whiteness wasn't so white.
So what comes out that a black cats are better than a white cats. And white cats, you see, white. What are we have the gray cats. Chivra is white. Yeah, you have these fancy cats that are white cats. You know, you have to pay a lot of money for them. You see white cats sometimes. That the mom is white, and probably you have to pay a lot of money for that. Those are the ones that have the lady with the. Yeah, the regular ones are like grayish, and but the ones that's that called also chibur. If more is mean after white. So okay, so if you see a white cat that's in trouble, you're surely not supposed to help it. Amar Rabbi Acha this is similar to Chabad, Biyach, Bachan, it's all the names. Question who said this, remember. Amar Rabbi Acha Bar Papa, that's the Ches. Mishum Rabbi Abba Bar Papa, that's the Beis. Mishum Rabbi Ada Bar Papa. So they're all brothers. This is the names of the Bar Papas we say about the Siyam. So one said the name of the other said the name. Amila, Rav Abba Bar Papa, that's the base. Mishum Rabbi Chio Bar Papa, that's somebody else. We say Chio Bar Papa? I don't know if we say Chio Bar Papa by the Siyam. Mishum Rabbi Acha Bar Papa. So that's again, you have the Rav Abba and the Rav Acha, but you don't have the Chio. I'm pretty sure we don't have it in the Siyam. We don't say that. Did that have a Siyam over here?
You don't say which one? Chio? Romi Rabbi.
You don't have Chio Bar Papa. What do we have here? Hanina Bar Papa, Rami Bar Papa, Nachman Bar Papa, Hoi Bar Papa, Abba Bari Bar Papa, Rafan Bar Papa, Rafish Bar Papa, Sof Bar Papa, Abba Bar Papa. I mean, the truth is, do we have Abba? We don't have Abba, we have Abba Mori Bar Papa. Do we have Abba? We don't have any of them. Ada Bar Papa we have. We have Abba Bar Papa. Also, Hoi Bar Papa. The first one is Chanina, one of the ones that's the Chira. It's interesting that without maybe it's Chanina, we're supposed to be. Okay. The question is, they said all of this. It's interesting for we all brothers saying the name of each other. Mishum Rabbi Acha Bar Papa. Ami Ram Bar Papa, Abba Bar Papa, Mishum Rabbi Acha Bar Papa, Mishum Rabbi Chanina Bar Papa. Okay. What do they say? Masriyan al Chichoch, the Shabbos. That Chichoch is very dangerous and even allowed to be Masriya. Masriya. Chichoch. Some kind of scratching. Rashi? Fruitier.
It's interesting. We call this shrim because
that's what it calls it. Fruitier. He says to rub. That's this French word that Rashi says. So that's dangerous. And even a lot of, if that makef is coming, so even a lot of masriya. Masriya means b'shoifar.
So it says maybe because you can't only masriya the peh. That's what it's talking about. But
This says that no shofar on Shabbos means whenever it says on Shabbos, it doesn't mean a shofar. So what does he say? Mean shouting? Allah surah b'peh ba'anein. And that's what a surah means over there. Except for I put a new one. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So yesterday's lemon. Yeah.
okay.
Thank you. So what? So that's one thing, but that's not going to be a sugya. I'm not sure if Kabbalah comes out. How does it come in over here? Delas and Nelas love with the Pasach. What the door that closes doesn't open up soon.
Oh man, what's he saying?
He's going to stay soon. Someone buys house on Shabbos. It's a mitzvah. Mitzvah.
Yeah,
We're
it shows that you could.
going to let it write the Shtamecha. Oh no, Shtamecha. She says Shtamecha.
No?
Yeah, the most mistake. So what does that have to do with us yet? I don't know. Meisvei, Shak, Rani, some structures for boys, all that. See, but what does structures mean?
It's coming, no?
What? The word structures.
Oh, doesn't mean coming.
Yegish, movement, I don't know. Kigoin, Chichov, Rogov, Zvov, Tzira, Yitosh, Vishiluch, Nechoshim, Akramim. Says Chichov is the first one. So what's a Chichov is our issue? Chagav is locusts, Zvov, flies, Tzira, wasp, Yitosh, gnats, mosquitoes. Yeah, sometimes. They had not so long ago holding up mosquitoes. Mamut. It was mamish for mosquitoes.
Yeah, 100 years ago, that was the biggest. That was the biggest.
Oh, that's because of malaria. Malaria. They not only that they brought diseases.
Poison. Yeah, not poison. Yeah.
Shilluch Nechoshim Bakrabim, snakes and scorpions. So even that, all these are so bad. Lo Yimasrin El Tzoyakim. Rashi, what's Taisus says also what's
So
Tzoyakim.
according to Taisus, according to Rashi, I'm saying if you learn that Masurim was B'Shoifer.
So then this is Tzoyakim without a Shoikim.
Yeah.
But if you say this also without a Shoikim, that's not Nenu, what's
So what's the
Tzoyakim?
difference? So
Rashi
that's what
says,
Taisus goes into.
oh, that's what he says?
He's trying to figure out what's the difference. The Tamed, my Barach Midi B'Shamin Nipuran Tikkun Lo Yimasurim El Tzoyakim. Lo Yimasurim B'Shoifer El Tzoyakim B'Peh. And then there's no kata. Then the Africa is a valuable path. So look at the talk of the Chudas man from the man in the Pali Asra Chodi. You shall let me talk about it. Me the come Shabbos Masri and the Kol HaPoch Baninus came royal last Salachim.
In the weekday.
No.
That,
Why can't we just learn simple? Maybe we said wrong. Masri is B'Shoifa. And the Gemara in Tanya is not.
This is Rashi. This is Rashi says Shoifa.
Where?
Rashi.
Oh, I didn't see.
The tzibur. Rashi also tells me the tzibur. I'm not sure why. He posted the why it says that that tzoykin is biyachid, but he say all the
I didn't see that.
the tzibur, the tchina, or the sheforos, or the chatzotzoros.
It seems like it's because here after going to change Tzoyak into B'Yochid.
And they make that's the whole thing. The whole thing is he should have said. So what other
one the noise is Tzibur and Tchina, and the answer is B'Yochid. Another one that Kasha was that it said before Shoifer, and now the Kasha it says Tzoyak. That's like the most obvious stuff.
Rashi, that's why Rashi. It's not two Rashis, right? That's the kasha why Rashi didn't say stronger. Tzoykin without the shofar. Maybe it's obviously Tzoykin is without a shofar. Maybe that Rashi doesn't have to explain it. Tzoykin is without a shofar.
So why does he have to go into the noise of B'Yochid and the Tzibur? Just say the Kasha before you said that it was Matzrim B'Shoifer, and here it doesn't even with that.
So that's the most kasha.
There were it's Tzoyakin, not Matzrim.
Like so, it's kasha on this Rabacha Papa. Like kasha, Kambalach, Kambayovish, two kinds of shchin.
Kambalach, Kambayovish, Shchin.
Which one is worse? I don't know. Rashi says Yovish is worse. How does Rashi know?
You say, oh, the Omar B'Shuban Levi, Shchin Shevi HaKadosh Baruch Hu on the Mitzrayim.
Lach mi b'chutz, Yovish
Lach mi b'chutz, v'yovish mi b'fnim.
I don't know which one is worse. I don't know. Is that both?
And we should know words per year, but behemo.
What do you see from the pasuk? Rashi.
Words, pre-chosay, b'chutz u'm'babeach.
He dashes up abuas pareach. And what pareach means, I don't know. Rashi knows pareach means on the outside. That's the part that you see.
Fnim v'yovish.
And it's supposed to know that abuas means lach. I don't know. Rashi's being mad. He's saying something, but I don't know. He knows it. That bavuas means lach, and pareach means on the outside. And that's the cloud that inside of is Yavish. And Rashi also knows that Yavish is worse.
That must be that's the worst one.
Does that have anything to do with us? How's all this coming?
No, I think we're going to have to talk about soon about the No, well, something which is dangerous. No, that's what we're talking about.
What are we talking about? We're talking about dangerous things.
So, weren't we? How did you start? We start with kufra.
They said that you're not
Love
allowed to make al daka, daka,
Chayadaka.
and these things you're allowed to because they clean the house. Kasha from chatul, so we answer the kasha. There are two kinds of chatul.
I
Like
think we're
why?
going to talk something about chogo, zira, yitush, chos makrav, and then it'll make maybe sense. You can't be megadol. Since we said you can't be megadol chayadaka because they make trouble.
But
So
no,
it
it's
tells you.
got all these things: flies, wasps, mosquitoes. Not that right? Or nobody's. I don't know what it comes in yet. And that was the first member of these Amoraim. First
with the cats, and then other things are dangerous.
even though the subject is
What's
not,
it
it's
mean,
not really a sugya.
No,
Only thing you're not allowed to be megadol a dangerous thing. That was the sugya. So say now it's going to all kind of dangerous things. It's like a big jump.
and then on Shabbos you're allowed to.
Even if you're allowed to make a tinus and a shofar, the sugya over there isn't tinus over there. That's the real sugya about what's dangerous. That you make a tinus. Here it'll be a big jump to go from the general subject here, the specific subject of what you're allowed to be megadel, what you're allowed to raise. But you also say about a kelab, right? You're not allowed to only side up. This is the what you're allowed to raise, what kind of animals you're allowed to raise. But that is a dangerous thing. Okay, I don't know. Let's try more.
Here's the Mishnah prohibits raising small animals because of the importance of selling guys. So the Gemara now presents a related ruling.
What's related about it?
So he said Bapash, this is talking about the.
Oh, he wants to say because of Shabbos. He wants to say that you're allowed to. The fact that Yishuv versus Israel.
He
They
says
make more.
Tzchiyas says
What's the connection? He doesn't say. He just says.
He said. Number 17, it says the Gemara will actually present three rulings, two of which are apparently unrelated. I'm not sure it's two easy. Why does minimum?
Which one?
That's just
That's the Chabad.
That's the right. That's the Chabad. Okay. It has to do with Yisrael Israel. That's why later we're going to go into the Asar Tanoim.
That's why it talks about the one about writing the.
1 second.
So it doesn't go back on the story of Rav. Then it goes back on the Mishnah.
מוכשרת ליעבור הזמן בבטחה ברק יעשה כל השתדלות המעילת.
What did he say?
Something is there on this.
What's that?
There's a time that you shouldn't pass the time because.
Which one did he see? What did we talk about? And what is he?
I don't see what he's talking about. He says how all three are related, but I don't come back related to what he's talking about.
If it's time to do something, they'll go. It may be too late. That's right.
So you tzorach in B'Shabbos, and that's why you kill it right away.
Well, mutal hargo. That's the point. Since you see a lot of kill a cat, they don't wait for it to make trouble. It sounds pretty stretching. So far, the best one that it seems to me is the one about Israel, that you see that we do things for Yishuv Eretz Yisrael. He made a special takana about in Nagad Me'edaka. Did it say? Did one say because Yishuv Eretz Yisrael? It didn't say. The first time, like Nagad Me'edaka. It didn't even say that's the reason.
That's it. Oh no, we said it in the Mishnah. Well, it's the difference between Israel
and Rashi had to go there. It means because of Roib Sodas is Jews that has to do with Gezel. Did anybody say about Yishuv Eretz Yisrael? Was it fair any place? We looked at the Gemara where it had references. The last time we saw it, I forgot what it said in other places. Okay, what goes weiter?
The Dallas, right?
So, yeah. What does that mean? That a door that closes. What does it mean referring to? It's not referring. It's referring to something. It's not. It's referring to something.
In time.
What?
Time.
Once door closes, it's not going to open too fast. So what's that? That if a person was trying to get smicha, whatever, or he almost was, and then they didn't give him smicha, so it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen in the not going to happen in the near future.
So that's why if it's open now and it's closing, you should make sure.
What does Rashi say? To daven for smicha. If it's an opportunity to get smicha, smicha, I don't know if it means dafka smicha. You talk about real smicha, or it means any kind of a rabbinic position. So now they both agree to. They both of them agree to smicha. Everyone's saying the pshat is smicha, but doesn't mean.
But this is still smicha. Call him a real smicha.
That's what it said. The devil in else. You don't think so?
Oh, I thought usually isn't real like chayli.
Let's see the next Gemara. And Abach B'difti says that once he had a chance and they didn't, so then never. Abach B'difti is wrong. Abach B'difti will also be Nafshek. Rashi. And he never got up again. So he was supposed to become the Rosh Hashiva, and he didn't, and then he never got it. So he said, but it doesn't mean it's a cloud. That happened to him, that was personally to him. But it doesn't mean that it always happens.
Saying that even these have to do with smicha.
So it comes out that everyone agrees smicha, and then it's a little machlokes. So Rashi Amar never, not so soon, and that's the way he said Lo b'meheret pasach, Lo b'meheret mativim. That was the pshat. I'm just learning it because
I don't know. Marine, if they do bad for him,
they realize that they closed the door in front. They closed the door on him.
he wants to touch Marine.
They do bad. Yeah, that was the bad. Without the whole Gemara, I would say that all kinds of tzores. But here it seems to be dafka about getting smicha. I thought we the Gemara in.
Never got smicha. There's some delay or something, and then never got it.
Why is that? Shmuel. Why didn't he get Shmuel get smicha?
There's some sort of delay.
No, in Sanhedrin, and they went there to sell.
What the door was closed?
No, something that's it. It's dust. I'm gonna try to do nothing. And this story with Shmuel, they just missed it.
And Shmuel never got smicha. That just means the Gemara, but it's more of a basra, it seems, that everybody's quoting. And over there, Bava Kamma himself said, "Lo b'meheret mativim lo." That's just that's what he thought they might still be appointed at the end. He thought that they didn't appoint, so he changed it to Lo b'meheret mativim lo, and the Gemara says it's not true. This was his particular case. Of the basra base. Maybe the city Gemara over there. Well, basra base.
And then the relation first the things
Who's this? This is a story about Marbar Bashi. It says about Yom Shchor Beis Hamikdash Nitno Nevuah Min Hanavim Nitno L'Shoitim U'Letinoikos L'Shoitim Ma'ahi. So it means a story. Marbar Bashi was in the shuk of Mechuz, and he heard a shoita saying that Vish Mesifta, that's going to be Vasam Machasya, he signs his name to Aviyumi. And he said, that's me. I signed my name to Aviyumi. Man Chasm to Aviyumi Rabbana. No. So it means that this shoita is saying that I'm going to become the Rashid of Vasam Machasya. So he went, Kam Shaita, he came to Vasam Machasya. Adas in the Rabbana Lesuvi Rav Ahmed Ifti Bereisha. They really wanted to make Rav Ahmed Ifti to be the Rosh Hashiva. So they asked him about making Rav Ahmed Ifti. Should they make him Rosh Hashiva? He waited till 10 people came. That he started to become the Rosh Hashiva. The fish chain Paschin Bekala Pasora. Kari Rabbi Achan Nafshei Kol Mirloi Lov Meir Mativim Loi. So he says he's not going to get it back too fast. And then they says Kashi is the one over here that says that he never gets it back. That was later on. What do you see? It's not a bad thing to do. The people would not like this. They took that
Push the time.
because he knew it, because of this thing that the Shaita told him, so that's why he elbowed his way in. He didn't wait that it should come by itself. Maybe something to learn over there. Okay, but that's as far as our Gemara. So the Chayr has told Gemara, it's only going on Smicha. Van de kerk wijs wijs is wel koos van de bande veel beschaamd. Shabbos al gedaan, ik laat het Shabbos verschonen. Elke dag Rabbi Hassan. Where's Hassan?
What do you say?
I don't know. The more to talk about where he's talked about over there. Said
This.
that the Mir Lakum is mutter. I forgot the Mir Lakum Shabbos. It's Israel goes over Rabbanah.
You should tell the God Birabba.
This talks about Dafka Misham Mitzvah Zudi Sheretz Israel. It's Chashav Mitzvah.
Not
Maybe.
every mitzvah. This is the Machlokes, right?
Bismillah. Mila Nachi Shvus. How does it
It
go?
only shows the Shavuos, or
Shows
is
the
it every Shavuos?
Mm-hmm.
In other words,
That's what they talk about.
Doing the Raisa.
They're telling a guy to bring the baby, whatever, in a way that's only Rabbanan, and it's a Shvus maybe.
There is a sheet that says that every Shavuos.
Mm-hmm.
And what's going to be over here? Just to say that it's enough of a mitzvah.
That even Yeshiva is Israel. I don't know.
The past is saying that it's a bigger one than the regular.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure maybe understand. Okay, here is Israel. What does it mean? Okay, here. Yeah, that's okay. Here could be not so big. What's it? Yeah, Hamishim. Yeah, it could be like what I call a bungalow colony nowadays. That's also called the ear, maybe. So you have to buy a road on all four sides. There should be entrance from all four sides. It should be
It should be easy to come to the ear means?
accessible that the city for the people, that the people should be able to come in and out. The people that the Toshavim of the city should have easy access. That means making bus routes, making it easy. And nowadays, I don't think the water is going to be coming from all directions. I think there should be access.
One entrance and it's from Shigo and Kakim, like.
Over there, they made it more meant that it's able to come from other sides. You don't have to go all around the city. They have a wall.
Yeah,
they have
they
an
do.
opening in the city. Just go all around. Nowadays, I don't. That's the point. As much as it should be accessible. So they have made out that's hard to get to. You have to until they get the bus. They can make better bus transport. Whoever can make bus, that's the word nowadays. There should be more access, maybe. Koifin say, what's he going to do?
What's Koifin? I know how to care.
President.
Yeah, but what did he do?
He bought the city, and now he tell me he has to buy the roads. Who's supposed to? Who buy the roads from?
Who owned the city before?
He had bought up all the houses. There's going to be in Shulchan Aruch.
What you could say is that someone who's ever afraid on the city. That's one of the things that. Who is in Shulchan Aruch?
And Rechash Mishpat Reishan Daled V'Haga. Sifamik. It's going to be Rambam also. All these halachas brought down the Rambam. People talk about that the Rambam doesn't hold the Yeshiva as well. You know, there are 10 places where the Rambam talks about it. Like it's all the halachas he brings down.
You said Risha and Dalet?
Rechash Mishpat Reishan Daled Sifamik V'Haga.
Cotton?
Aleph V'Haga.
So it doesn't really say. It says like this. Hagot. I started to know him Hisni Yeshua Ba'oretz.
I got the wrong one, maybe.
What?
Yes.
No, you're right.
Oh no! I'm sorry. I'm wrong. That was
That's
Ches.
on
That
Sarah
was
tonight?
Ches. Yes. So Ches is only the Rambam. It didn't make it in. It's only the Rambam.
But he does say, doesn't he? So to know him because we are Rambam Periked in Niskimon Vatur, Risha and Dalet. ולא ידעתי למה שמיתן המחבה בזה. ואולי משום שאינם שכיחים, שרומם אינם במקום שיש לי ישר סודש וקרומים, וזה אינו שכיח בגולוס.
He's saying that it's talking about not only the concept of Yeshua is not only
It's going to be soon. But it's a lamid al dinain, yaim b'fnim.
that's the whole Reishan Dal. That's the whole Reishan Dal. So this is Rambam Shchenim Vav Beis.
Which one is it? Again? Or which one is it? Can you say in the room 6:15? No. Halacha Aleph is proven there's a lot of clinical sign really it'll be better because the beam if turn a bit too the sheep when we see to the Christmas maximum.
It's all here.
You should look at the ear better Israel, quick enough to better than we can lead out and down the roof. I said, I'm sure you should better Israel.
Word for the
The
Gemara.
guy from the because there's a lot of the name Harit to win Harit.
That's right. Oh, no, so
So you
this is
continue both
you're not supposed to the word Bezdin.
I know so.
Yeah, it says.
Oh, you know what the Ramon adds, yeah, but it's in the middle of all the regular mitzvah.
And feels it's relevant. But the older Rambam helped us here is that he said the word Bezdin. So we don't have more information. No, Rashi, no, that's what. Sorry. Hello. Yeah. Thank you.
It's around
Okay.
This allows access to the city for the residents from all surrounding towns, therefore expanding the settlement of the land. When to talk when you're koifer.
Just because you bought it now, you collect them also. Usually it's Bnei Yair says everyone is part of the city and they get together in order to do the Tzarech. So everyone who lives there has a responsibility.
Don't year and he rents out the houses, so he's up early on the. That's a lot of people. You can't be koifer there to buy all the drop. It's one person and you could.
Well, be nowadays when they make a settlement. What? But
who's
you pay
koifer?
for who? So it's supposed to be
The money. There's a certain tax you for the thing.
for the settlements. So what are you supposed to do? Well, you tell the settlement, whatever the kablanim, whatever that we're not going to give you a rishayon, only if you make bus routes,
Yeah.
whatever the
They
bus
do
routes.
certain things, no? Only if they make castillo, only if they make certain things.
Yeah. So this also has to be that they should have easy
Yeah,
access. So what is after the Gemara? Now what are they coming for? We have all three things ready. What's the Shach says Gemara? The first one.
We said usually it's a cell.
Usually it's
Maybe him and that was the same thing. Oinoy and what's the last one? No, it's already another thing.
okay.
Come on.
It
I saw it through Misty Yeshua.
doesn't say in
He
Eretz
was Eretz
Yisrael.
Yisrael, I
Yeah,
guess.
but he was in Israel, but doesn't mean after Eretz Yisrael all means whatever he's going to be a Yishuv Yehudi.
What's my best one? She umarin b'chorshim. That they should let other people be famous. Yakbid balayar al kaf.
Somebody owns the forest.
So you can't. I guess it's something which doesn't really disturb him so much. Just privately, maybe. Not that it's massive. Let's see. Umalaktim eitim b'saliseyim.
From other people's fields.
Umalaktim asavim b'chol mokon. Put me tilton.
That estate Tilton, you're not allowed to take us seven. Tilton is chilba, what they call fenugreek.
No idea what that is.
What?
I have no idea what it is.
You don't know what it is?
Yeah.
You have to. Welcome to. This is like it's very healthy. It's good for the blood, I think, and it's available in all types in the powder and the ready made with the spices.
I will feel it. Old though from the Gomorrah.
So when you go to the store, you ask for chilba. And they have very spicy. Ask them if you want spicy. You don't want spicy. Get the right one. The Teimanim, they use something very strong together with that. Schug or something. Okay.
So chutz mi tilton. So the Rashi says that over there you can't be malaket asavim, which goes with the tilton because it's good for the tilton.
And other places the grasses are not good.
Of course, you can't take again this
Tilton.
wheat. Yeah, the tilton itself. This kidneys itself you can't take. You can only take the grass. So usually the grass doesn't help the growth. By the tilton, the grass helps the growth.
And
That's what
I
Rashi
grass
says,
stops.
I
I
don't
want
know.
I want my grass. Why are you allowed to take my grass?
Well, you don't do anything with the grass.
Okay. How about my goats? If it's a something that's growing with like weeds kind of thing, you're gonna collect it. You're not gonna bring your animal into somebody else's field. That's mamish terrible. So you're gonna take the grass. Okay, the Gemara's gonna elaborate on each one.
Well, what are all these things? You're being maps to this. It's like Zen and a Costa kind of thing.
That's
So
also
it means
the
that he is Costa. Koitmin Netios. Koitmin is to cut off, right?
right.
Netios, Bechol Malcolm. You could cut off someone else's Netios.
Because just the koita means like just snip off. You want to start another tree, so you take a little sample
A
from
little
somebody.
enough.
כדי
Put me grow for your chill Zayas.
Lita,
Wait, it's this of research when you actually grow for yours. They're grow for you.
So Rashi says a groify is like an egg growth. I thought that it was some kind of branch. Rashi says it's the size.
You must leave us with seeing. Moitios bad. Misham ain't done it. The English master is a great.
So it means that somebody has a very little bit left. He just has mamish the beginning. A little sapling he has. Then don't cut that because that's going to be master what he has.
So Rashi says Meloshtei Agrofim, Taisha brings a Baruch Pirish Magrofayim, Anafim, Anfi Azayis, Koruyim Grofayim, Kamo Yichur, Beteinos, Moira, Begopanim, like what you said. Tell you Shashem Levada, maybe all them bridges have at them. Groifius Lazayim. So it just means, so what does it mean? Chutz mit Groifius Lazayis?
The
It's
branches
just a
of his
little
ice tree.
sapling, so don't take that.
I don't know. According to Tosfos, again, Tosfos says that it just means on his eyes. The same way you'd say Yichur B'Teinim is more
So what
B'Kfanim.
does it say? Koit Minetiyot B'chol Mokoim.
Everything you're allowed to except for Zayas. According to Rashi, it only means the sapling of the when you just have two tvachim left. Or someone started a two tvachim one. But according to Tosfos, it means that Zayas is different because if you take off the branches from the Zayas, it is mazik the Zayas. Oh, Tosfos means a nice raya. Wow. Gracious Rabbah. Kach l'cha mikol ma'achol ha'shei achel zmaris l'natiyos yichuri l'tena v'grofius l'zeisim. The Chor is pretty beferish. So I would say not because it's and anything from even from an old Zayas tree, not allowed to take grofius because it's mazik the tree.
I'm not sure what the word is, but it seems it's more mazik the tree. I have
Yeah,
a shot.
yeah.
I told you that by Isaiah, the way it works is that it grows around and in the middle dies. But the Zayas keeps on giving Zaysim because it grows from around. So by a thing, let's say, you're always going to have the center, it doesn't go out. So if you take off a Yichur, you're taking off his Tosefes. By the Zayas, when you take off his outside, eventually he's going to lose the inside. So you're really taking away his Zayas tree. I don't know if that's
mean,
true.
of course, other branches are going to grow also, but that branch you're taking away.
Okay. Umayon hayotze batchila b'nei mestapkin imenu. So it means it belongs to everyone when there's a mayon that comes.
A new mayan. They got a new mayan, so then everyone has supposed to it, and not who.
Not whose field it to start off, I guess.
That's the pshat. That's somebody's field, and he doesn't have supposed to it. Rashi says, "Kolos can be on his shanim." What does that mean? The ones that you come in, everyone's allowed to use it. The mayan, even though it's somebody's field, everyone's allowed to use it. It Rashi is interesting. That it says, "Kolos can be on his shanim." That's not so simple. The most Taisus mentions the Kolos going to say "Sunu b'chutz laretz tastam yeshet moya."
The difference between you and Me'elov and someone who dug and made it.
So not like okay. So
No,
Rashi,
it starts. Oh, that's Betchila, not Betchila. So wants to say what's the difference between how can you have a Mayan Shal Yochid and a Mayan Shal Rabbin if you're sure me that it should all be Shal Rabbin, so there's never going to be such a thing as a Mayan Shal Yochid.
what's the answer? Yes, Meila. Without Rashi, I would say that it's only a tchila one. What does it mean? If somebody it was you came to Israel and there was a mine and they gave a certain person his field, they were machalik the machalik karetz, and he got Amayan. So everyone's allowed to use it. I'm not sure what Rashi says. So what's wrong with the Pashup shot? Don't leave his mind but tefillah. Tosfos is going to learn that he's learning into the words that a man Yosef Yosim Elav. And then it doesn't come to say about the old one, new one has to do with came by itself.
As opposed to
Forgot that there's something on.
Yeah. You leave it every day, so
I know, I
we'll
just
put it
forgot.
on.
I just
We'll
forgot
put it
all
on.
about it.
Okay. Nice, easy Gemara. What else?
next time. Mechakim b'yam shel tveria.
What shall
Mechapa, the fish.
So you put a fishing rod.
You know, it means everyone, even though it belongs to a certain Shevet, Naphtali.
But everyone's
allowed
like,
to come fish there.
where the Gemara said that? I thought he said, who's going to tell? People are going to take. He said that Lachi Nasata. That's why. So who's yourself? Naphtali. The Naphtali. When we said that, that's Zulun was complaining. How does it go?
Megillah.
So who's complaining?
So into Chrome and you gave half of it both.
So he said you're going to have Chiloza. You're going to have the Chilozon.
This is Megillah. Yeah.
That's towards the beginning over there.
Well,
The Gila Dabot.
so, auch für nach Schiller muss man dann schon nach Stonne Marine ist da. Und das vor, wenn ich dann nachher sagt, dann soll ich zu kommen. Wir sind also hard boys. Oh, wo ist er?
Lachi Nasata Lam Rassus Vinata Yamam and Horace. I'm like, come and see them there. So it's Zulun that's Zulun got none of Tali.
What you say those on?
The Tveria, who got that's not what the no Zulun's that you're right. That's talking about the Yama at the phone. Not the Tveria. So
It's raining.
I mean how you grow. Zvulun, but why is he Naphtali? Naphtali did get Sodas Akram. He also got Kinneret. Rashi probably has fresh psukim, right? Naphtali has the Kinneret. If you look in the Tanakh. So what's the problem? No, it's no problem. So Naphtali owns the Kinneret.
You want to know if everyone can
That's what it says here. That's what
Right.
everyone's allowed to come.
So what was your kasha?
I thought that
She doesn't sound the Kinneret.
right. But I thought over there that it says who's gonna right. I thought that was getting mixed up. So the Chilazon and what else you have over there? What else you have over there? It says fish over there also. No, Tarius. What does it say? I didn't read the. And they have to pay for it. Kulan Svune Zu Chilazon. Tvune Zu Tarius Chol Zu Chukas Levana. The Bana Shalomim Moediani. Sham Yiz B'chus of Chitzedek. Allah Yetachab Leidom Leina Ma'abu V'Kwan Tishav Kulon. So what do I have over here? Those are only for the Chilazon. The Chukas Levana. Also says Tiris, God, Tunina.
And those are all things which is Bulun gets.
So it could be that over there in Yamamalach you have to pay. He didn't make it. He didn't make He didn't make it the kind of only that they should be able to fish. Everyone should be able to come to fish. So how do they get there? Also, they come in. They go through Naphtali's. This road, public roads. Not that Naphtali. Everybody has public roads, but then he's allowed to take the fish.
That's a Tyler. Why doesn't Naphtali say, "Hey, just like the fields in this area is mine"? So the
Right. So they say you have set of Sakram. People need fish. Curious of the Yama Tichon. I don't know.
that's that part.
How come over there that you have to buy from Zvulun, and by the Kinneret you want to get fish, you don't have to buy
I
from
don't know
Zvulun.
why you made it like this.
Yeah.
Canary is more scarce. We should be more likely to ask for.
That they should have to pay here. They don't have to pay. Tosha says call them.
Bears not have to pay. Canary they don't have to pay.
Kinneret that's the Tanai Yeshua. There are a lot of fish over there. You go fishing.
Mass in
No,
It says that disturbs the boat travel in the Kinneret. How much is boat travel in Kinneret? People go into Kinneret. Boats. The fishermen go on the boats. Who goes in the boats?
now,
Not anymore. Now there's all kinds of electric boats and
What are they going?
fun boats.
Fueling. But
Yeah, but they
the fishing boats. That's what the Gemara is talking about. They're going to disturb the fishing.
These electric that the people do sports with and they mess up the water.
Mm.
Not a good thing.
Actually, the Gemara is going to say that's enough time.
Well, actually, Yifru's Kela.
What do I know Keller means in that? That's the problem.
So I mean traps.
And the Keller, what's the word Keller? Reshes. What? Rashi means words, probably supposed to have two V's. It's a French word.
Ashkenaz Kramla Racha.
Whatever the problem is going to disturb the boats. Don't put something which is going to disturb the boats.
All right.
That was food, yeah. Nowadays also they have over there all kind of restaurants by the shore, and they don't have any expenses. They go. I saw I was walking, taking a walk over there, and they come out with a net.
You know that?
Yeah, it's very nice. They have all this fish stores alongside the Kinneret. Are the Kinneret's talking about? What was I talking about? I was thinking of now someplace. Where was I? What a Yarkon. Whatever, and they come out, they take a net and they catch fish, and they come in and they serve it. You pay for his. So then people then they go to the restaurant, they take it home.
You got to
Run up the other. Wow.
So you're not allowed to put fishing hooks, and you're not allowed to put nets because of the boats.
I'm surprised about it because of boats and not because of mass removal of all the scorer.
That's what I'm saying. That's the conversation.
But it's not an infinite size sea. It's quite limited.
It's enough. It's enough. The people who own it, there's enough fish for everybody.
Okay. No, but to use the net is what I'm
saying. Yeah, okay, net. How much you get? You're talking about a big
Even
ship. Not big ships over there.
The
mafioso will say, "Oh, we can use nets. Great. Let's have 10 of us. We'll all go out one day. We'll take 10 boats, 10 nets, and we'll empty the water.
Empty the canal.
Hey, close to it. They can make it big damage there. A month of fishing or whatever it is, it's all over, you know.
Okay, that's
an expensive thing. So you're ruining it.
I just heard the saffron is the most expensive spice.
Yeah, that's true. You buy a little vial of it in a little plastic.
They sell it. Yeah, they sell it
in the shop. Yeah. There's different ramot. It's different
drug up.
Fascinating. Corkum is very cheap. That's turmeric.
That's it goes like this. There's the corkum. There's those red things that grow in the middle, and there's the flower that grows around.
It's from the same. It's from the same plant. One is corkum, one is corkum.
No, corkum is the root. The yellow plant is the root.
It's not the flower that
no, it's the root. You go next to the fruit juice guy. Ask him what corkum looks like.
It's the root.
There's tons of little roots. They look like ginger, mini ginger.
And the top,
I don't remember what comes out.
It's very expensive. And they think they sell it. Maybe we should buy a little bit to see.
We bought one.
Huh?
Neither there's one of the Maris Adome.
So you bought it for that. Malcolm Bishvili Rishus Anshe Ter de Viashnia.
Malcolm Bishvili Rishus. What's Shvili Rishus?
So Rashi says
those, okay. And you could go in the beginning, it doesn't ruin it as much. After Viashnia, it ruins them more. Then the water is the ground is wet and you're ruining it. So till the Viashnia, you can still go.
So it's very any crunch feeling Rishus because there's Rishus. That was that was the kind of issue that he should have permission. He calls it feeling Rishus. He's coming out to make Rishus.
What would you say? Shvili of the Rishus of people, even if it's in someone's Rishus.
It says in the side, that they have owners.
Not Shvili Arabim, but Shvili Rishus, like Shvili Ayochid.
That's interesting.
You know
that
I got it?
So it says you're allowed to.
After the second rain.
You're allowed to go until the second rain. After the second rain, then it's really going to be mazik. Before that, it's not mazik. Okay, it's a hard word. The shvili rishus. Oh, mistalken.
What does that mean?
So you say the main row is going to be difficult to go on. Rashi says, I feel much at 4 others. and you can go on the side of the road, you can go into people's fields. So there, they say the Sadrachim. What's that? Rashi says, Bava Kamma, the mud dries up and there's all kind of bumps in the road, the very bumpy road.
When did you say those in the Drachim?
So you gotta go on the sides of the road, even though you're going onto
You
people's
won't
fields,
saw that.
and there's two growing in Mazakit. They made it the kind of people should be able to walk on the roads, even on the sides. But Tobin Akromim,
So if someone is doing a problem, mafsig v'oil mafsig v'yorei.
I mean, that takes more. He has to get
He
onto.
got stuck.
He doesn't know how to get
lost.
on, and he wants to go onto the main road. He can't find it. I guess we talk about a huge Kerem that you don't see it. You can't. It's endless. You look at it, you can't see where you're going. You want to get to the main road, and you don't know how to get it. You're stuck inside the Kerem.
Why can't he walk around?
It's gonna be a long, long time, maybe.
Oh, the problem.
So about the you're allowed to get out, even though you're going to break Zmoros on the way.
What's mafsig like that? You have to switch in the wall.
It's one of those. Isn't that one of the malachas you do to help it? Psigin over there. Here Rashi just says we're not taking Zmoros. No Tosfos.
You should cook sago. You need to do that.
Pisgah means the height, right?
Oh,
Pisgah is the
yeah.
height. Why is Pisgah mean the height? Something first over there.
But by Veschaim, it says Ali Rusha Pisgal.
Mefasik. Okay, I don't know.
Yeah. Or base mitzvah koine mekoimo.
That's the kind of Yeshua. Wherever he dies,
Koine mekoimo.
and you bury him over there.
For the time it takes to get him buried, right?
No, to bury, he could get buried there.
Oh, he get buried?
Permanent burial plot.
That's something.
Then the question is, what's the base mitzvah?
Nobody. There's no family there. He's nowhere to take him. So they have to just do it at wherever he is.
So nowadays, when they have that, nowadays they have that.
There's a ID card.
The government gives a place for everybody.
Right.
For an Israeli, for an American, if someone is not a citizen also, I don't know what happens.
Yeah.
Different problem.
Part of like we talk about me is
That everybody has a
No,
place.
everyone has a place in the county, wherever they live. If it's the area, if it's wherever it is.
Okay, so up to
so these are
Shehu
things-
Maran B'Choshen.
and the what is why his Yoshua that he gave people chelkas, he gave them this, but with a
For the condition.
with a
A
condition,
stipulation.
back with a
Backup plan.
yeah, if
No.
If somebody
only
dies,
you, I will take that someone could still walk through it.
you're talking walking through, you're talking about they say the
It's
same.
Let's say you say this Adrachim, or the other thing. Someone could still take away your problem if he has to find the road.
As that fits with
Someone
everything.
could still-
Maran B'Choshen, I'll give you
Yeah,
and
I'll
so
give
they
you the
say,
forest,
after
but you know that
myself,
someone else could be
Koy
mad at
Ben
it, someone could be
Tiyos,
knocking us off, someone could be
my
lifting it. It's all like Hagbalot
in the present that I'm
Hakna,
giving you.
in the giving it.
and the boats over there and different.
Okay, he gave the Yamash
Yeah,
Al
very nice.
the people from Naphtali. I will do Lachem with the order. But someone
People can fish.
That's why it's Yoshua. It's not this Moshe, it's not Bezdin.
Mhm.
Very good.
Interesting. Rashi Alachavi Agadir, he says the common last thing about the karkom. So the question is that a person needs privacy. So he's allowed to jump over the fence to go into a sada to be nifne, even though it's an expensive field. Rashi does not satisfy. The common that I would think it's not the main point at all. Rashi says you're allowed to take a stone out of the fence and use for kinua. That's not the point of that karkom over there. I don't know where Rashi brings it in for. The Pashtan is very nice that you're allowed to jump into somebody's field, even though it's damaging expensive stuff for tznius. Rashi puts in a side point that you're also allowed to take a stone out of the wall. What?
To do what with the stone?
We can have. Then those days used to use
yeah.
that's what used for kinua. Okay, Chumash. Unbelievable.
Huh?
I'm very happy. Happy about the Gemara also.
What was the problem with the Gemara? It was you didn't feel you're making enough progress.